There's alarming new information about Pakistan and its nuclear arsenal. Now, according to an article published by West Point Research Group, the Taliban has attacked Pakistan's nuclear facilities at least 3 times. Now, the article warns the threat of nuclear weapons falling into the hands of terrorists is real. Should we be worried, and are we doing enough? Former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger joins us live. Nice to see you, Dr. Kissinger. And should we be worried or concerned that the nuclear weapons arsenal in Pakistan will get into the hands of Islamic extremists or the Taliban?
I think it's certainly a matter of concern of any nuclear weapons falling into the hands of extremists, and especially in Pakistan, where there is a very active jihadist movement. I have seen no evidence that would question the Pakistan assertion that they have it under firm control. But it's an issue that should concern not only us, but every other country that could be threatened by nuclear attack by terrorists.
I guess the sort of heightened alarm, at least on Pakistan, besides the fact that they've got so much turmoil there, includes the fact that the military is in charge of protecting it, and it's hard for us to think the military isn't somewhat sympathetic, some of the military, sympathetic to the extremists and anti-Western. Am I wrong?
Some elements in the military not so much, might well be sympathetic to extremists. On the other hand, the military in Pakistan are the best organized and in many respects the most disciplined group. And if I had to bet between the military and other security forces, I would rely more on the military. But there are elements in the military that have been encouraging to the Taliban, especially inside Afghanistan.
I guess that the other thing that sort of alarms me is that there is a history in Pakistan. You've got A.Q. Khan, who is the father of nuclear technology in Pakistan, who was arrested, confessed to being essentially the Walmart of nuclear technology to Iran, Libya, and North Korea. And then he got, after confessing, he gets pardoned by the president, Musharraf, and even now he's been released. So the political structure seems to look the other way.
Now, what you say is absolutely true, but we have 2 challenges in Pakistan. One is the challenge that you described. The second is the importance that Pakistan has in the fight in Afghanistan. And what we're trying to do, apparently, is to walk a narrow path between them. But what we will have to do sooner or later, and maybe we're doing it already, is to have some quiet conversations with other countries that might be affected by jihadists' access to nuclear weapons in the region, and many of Pakistan's neighbors are in that position. But we also, of course, would like to maintain the cooperation of Pakistan and increase it in Afghanistan. So it's a tough road we have to walk.
Indeed. You speak of Pakistan's neighbors, and the first thing I think of course, is India. What do you make of India stopping that North Korean ship? And at least now, all we know right now is they found something like 16,000 tons of sugar. They're still looking at it. But what do you make of India stopping a North Korean ship?
Well, India is enforcing the Security Council resolution, and I think it's a very positive sign. India has been very cooperative with us, and they have very many parallel interests with respect to Islamic terrorism and with respect to the nuclear danger. So I consider that an extremely positive action on the part of the Indian government.